This is Rocky View County, 15 minutes from Calgary, Alberta. On this land, Ruth and Wilf Hunt ranched since 1946. In 2007, Ruth Hunt donated a 45-acre parcel towards rural senior housing, with the remaining 115 acres retained in its natural state as grazing pasture. It is the beginning of a new dream, a dream being realized by the community it will serve, rural seniors. The project was initiated years ago thanks to the support of the Rural Alberta Development Fund. The funds allowed for the development of a replicable model for the benefit of seniors in other rural communities. The concept and vision, which inspired the RADF support, was to create a state-of-the-art innovative housing community where rural seniors would be able to live in a rural setting that supports their aging needs and maintains their rural values and lifestyle. More importantly, it would allow for their active participation in design and decision-making. A community building a community.
There's a rural population and a desire to basically maintain or continue to live in that kind of a setting. And so I think this just offers a real good opportunity for people that want to age in place to get the supports they need, but still get the kind of community and the setting that they're looking for.
In its early beginnings, a Rural Seniors Advisory Committee was formed as an advisory and decision-making team.
So the idea is to have those very people involved in the decision-making process as to what the community should look like, what the amenities should be, and what their values are. And again, this is a big thing because there is a difference, significant difference between a rural culture, people from a rural culture versus an urban culture. And so the village will, by having people coming in at the grassroots and deciding how this thing will look and feel, you will retain the rural culture and values.
The research conducted by the RSAC and the Communities Development Society was compelling. Everyone surveyed agreed that rural communities need more housing and service choices for an aging population. 83% said they would move into this project or would consider such a move. The design of Hunt Coulee Village reflects their thinking and is targeted for occupancy in summer of 2016. Designed to be a low-density, clustered residential development, the project contemplates an initial phase of 60 units and amenity facilities. The total planned density for the site is for 120 homes.
It's focused towards rural seniors who have been a part of identifying what their needs are. And also it's pretty obvious to us is it needs to be a low-density project. In other words, the end users will benefit from having a little bit of green space around them, more elbow room, and not be stacked one on top of each other, which is a typical seniors development. Typically in developments, the objective is to maximize your density. That's what makes the economics balance out very nicely and turn a nice return for the developer. What we've been focusing on is how to bring that economic balance into a low-density rural development.
Its rural location is just 15 minutes from Calgary to the southeast, Airdrie to the east, and Cochrane to the south. Easily accessible through the development's shuttle transportation plan for shopping, social, and medical trips. Lawn care and snow removal services are also planned. Home and personal support services will be offered through fee-for-service. Central to the village's design is a red barn community amenity facility and community greenhouse. This facility will contain multi-purpose rooms, including workshops, craft rooms, a games room, rentable meeting rooms, and a commercial kitchen to accommodate catering for a wide variety of functions. Attached to the barn, the greenhouse offers gardening opportunities for residents and visitors alike. Living accommodations offer two choices: single-family detached homes from 1,200 to 1,600 square feet, and townhomes from 900 to 1,100 square feet. The plans call for high environmental standards in its design. 50% of the village will be left in green space. Reduced light pollution technologies will also be implemented. All housing units, common facilities, and public areas will provide mobility accessibility, offering single-story units and employing ramps, non-slip flooring, and fewer stairs. In addition, mixed-income housing will reflect and accommodate income diversity. A walkable community is designed for maximum community interaction and to promote a continued healthy lifestyle. Extensive nature trails are found throughout the development that meanders through native grassland, wildflowers, bird habitats, and ponds. Water capacity will be supplied by 2 to 3 on-site wells, and there will be a state-of-the-art wastewater management system. Plans for the third phase of the project will include an assisted living center.
For the third phase of the project, we're planning an assisted living building which would offer a heightened level of care for those people who need extra supports around mobility, medical care, medications, and just needing a little bit more heightened levels of care. We haven't really fully defined what that building would offer. It's a space that we've allowed as part of a continuum of care availability for Hunt Coulee Village.
Already, eager future residents are doing everything to prepare for their dream.
Why we decided that this would be so ideal for us is because we're going to be surrounded by like-minded individuals, and we're going to be out in the country, but we're very close to the city at the same time. And the other reason we decided to volunteer is because this project is so new right now that we can have a lot of input. For example, housing, we could say what we'd like our house to look like.
This Hunt Coulee Village is so appropriate, so well thought out, so visionary a project in this line of thinking that I was just totally attracted to it as soon as I heard about it. And I heard about it from a third party. It's not that it's been advertised or anything. So it, as Luz had said, it seemed like an absolute perfect fit, an opportunity for what we like to do in research and also for a future lifestyle. Absolutely, I can't say enough about it so far.
1 in 5 Canadians over the age of 55 live in rural areas. In Alberta alone, 103 people will reach the age of 65 every day, 1 every 14 minutes. Canadians are only beginning to understand the growing needs of an aging population. The Hunt Coulee Village project is an active example of how Alberta continues to lead the way, to do more than just assess the situation. It has galvanized a community to action, building for their own future, the way they want it, in the environment they know and love.